96 years ago, racing began here on the historic streets of Monaco, and the world's premier electric racing series has been here since 2015. For the first time ever, it's a double header in Monte Carlo. This is how it all works out. Pascal Wehrlein, he missed the duels for the third time in 5 races, but now sits second in the Drivers' Championship after 6th at the checkered flag. Zay Maloney equals his career best starting position as he seeks his first points in Formula E. Sebastian Buemi, that's his best starting position of the season, and he has got the Briton Dan Ticktum alongside him. He's been in imperious form, but was furious after a team error in qualifying meant his dual lap was in 300 kilowatts instead of 350. Da Costa, he was in the wall yesterday after an over-ambitious overtake at the final corner. He'll be aiming for redemption at the track he won on in 2021. Van Dorn gets his best grid slot of season 11. He's had 5 points finishes this year and lines up 5th on the grid today. The second row of the grid is occupied by the 2 DS Penske's. Both drivers were off track in the dual semi-finals and had their lap times cancelled. Gunther, though, starts third. That's his best grid position in Monaco. The upshot is Nick de Vries inherited second on the grid after the DS blunder, and he took his first podium since 2022 yesterday. Can he go one better than that here this afternoon? Oliver Rowland, his second Monaco pole, and he was the winner, of course, yesterday. Now sits 37 points clear in the Drivers' Championship. The 5 red lights come on. Who will reign supreme here in Monaco as we go green and go racing? Great start from the front row of the grid for Nick de Vries, but it's Oliver Rowland who chops over and gets the lead of the race from pole position, side by side with the 2 DS Penske's up the hill into Saint-Devant. Everybody taking it quite clean through the first couple of corners, but trying to find grip as we head towards Casino Square. Oh, takes him in the wall! Takes him to the wall down at Mirabeau, straight off to the runoff road, and he can't get that rotated. Or can he?
Yes, he can.
Fantastic!
Well, I'll tell you what, give him a point for spinning around in one of the tightest areas on the racetrack.
The yellow at turn 3.
Might be debris.
Yeah, possibly a bit of debris. You have had a smattering of contact.
Oh,
there's
no.
Muller.
Hey, push.
So Nico Muller is in some strife, and that, if it can't be recovered quickly, which I don't think it will be there, is going to be a safety car. Da Costa looking to the outside of Buemi, who was trying to attack on Gunther. This is going to turn for the inside line here for Da Costa. Nothing Buemi can do. Contact between them. Oh, Buemi trying to firm it around the outside. Can he hold that? I don't think so, because Da Costa's not going to disappear, but he can, and does so. Brilliant driving between 2 of the most experienced racers in Formula E. Into attack mode then goes Oliver Rowland. Where does he emerge? It's in front of Sebastian Buemi.
He only lost 1. That's very, very good news for him.
And now you would imagine that Nick de Vries is going to be a bit of a sitting duck. So let's see how quickly Rowland can dispatch of Nick de Vries through into the tunnel, and look at how much traction and how much extra speed Rowland has got over de Vries. De Vries is going to try and defend it down in towards the Nivelle chicane, side by side. Rowland, can he get it stopped? No, takes the escape road, runs on down at the Nivelle chicane. De Vries is going to come back through and into second, and Rowland's going to do it all over again.
He just pushed me on the curve completely. I don't get a track limits for that, man. He completely pushed me on the curve.
He's got him at the end of this lap then, so Adam Anthony knows better traction and more power for Oliver Rowland. No match then for him, and now what he needs to do is cycle ahead of Verne as quickly as he possibly can.
This is the move for the lead coming up.
So out of the tunnel we go then, side by side. Rowland to the outside against Verne. Can he make it stick this time to the Nivelle chicane? This is brave, it's bold, it's off onto the escape road and over the curve. There's no room there for Rowland to go through side by side, but he was alongside Verne, and now they still run side by side. Here comes Nick de Vries, 2 places in 1 corner, down into Tabac, fantastic, but he runs it wide, he's onto the wall on the outside, and Verne now side by side and making contact with the Dutchman as well. Look as well at Buemi trying to find his way through too.
Yeah, but Rowland has to give the place back to Verne. Right there, he's behind the curve.
Yeah. So now he knows he has to try and back out of it. It looks like he's thinking about it, and then as he's doing that, de Vries comes up the inside. So you're right, he didn't actually give the place back.
But look, de Vries is going for the move here. He is in attack mode and he's going for the move.
Yeah, he's going to be in trouble here. Is Oliver Rowland down into the chicane. Can't quite make it stick through into there, but he'll have greater traction on the exit and maybe can set something up into Tabac. This is going to be slightly easy pickings then for Nick de Vries as he now hits the front for Mahindra.
Watch this. Watch Buemi. He's got 1 minute to try and get ahead of Nick de Vries here for potentially the win.
Just catching him. Is it a bit too late, or can he get it done here on the start-finish? Yes, he can.
Yeah, pulls alongside.
No, he can't.
Oh, Nick de Vries defending that position with every ounce of talent and experience that he's got into the first corner. And Buemi with great attraction on the exit of the turn, and now he goes through and into the lead. Sebastian Buemi leads the Monaco E-Prix for Envision. 40 seconds left of attack mode then here as well. He's got to drive the next few corners of his life coming through into the next few sectors.
Does Roland go for attack?
He does. Yeah, Roland into his final attack mode deployment. He has no choice now because he can see these top two scampering away in front here.
Let's see what he can do. He's gone for a slight offset, hasn't he? Oh, he's in trouble there. He's given the place back.
Yeah,
that is good thinking from Oliver Roland. Got the attack mode, given the place back, won't get a penalty, and now should be able to get in front. He really is a tactical master, isn't he? Here goes Roland now, so he's the one in attack mode. Verne is out. Verne is out of attack mode. De Vries and Verne could be under pressure from all three of these cars here. Here we go, here comes Cassidy, past Verne. Has Roland got De Vries as well? That's the one we want to see, and he has. So Roland now up into second place, but 3.9 seconds to Buemi. I think that's going to be a struggle.
Cassidy's looking for the move on the inside of De Vries down into Mirabeau. There was a gap there. It was aggressive from Cassidy and he made it stick. He's up through and now ahead of De Vries into third place.
And Da Costa's got De Vries as well.
Look at Da Costa looking for a move on the inside. He's locked up. He's locked up. He's into the back of Cassidy. Cassidy parks the car on the apex. Da Costa can't find a way through. Now it is just a case of 2 more corners remaining for Sebastian Buemi, separating him from Envision's first win since the final race of 2023 and Buemi's first win since 2019. And the Swiss driver wins on the streets of Monaco. Buemi takes the checkered flag in commanding style from Oliver Roland. Nick Cassidy will come home to take his first podium of the season in third place. Sebastian Buemi is the winner here in Monaco. Oliver Roland in second and Nick Cassidy his first visit to the podium in third position. Ahead of Antonio Felix da Costa, I think Nick de Vries will be a bit disappointed with fifth after his performances in that race, and Diaz Penske will also be a little bit miffed as well. Jonathan Verne in sixth position ahead of Verline and then Maximilian Günther in the second DS. Dennis and Stoffel van Dorn complete the points finishers in 9th and 10th place.
I thought I would never win again, you know, at some point, so you know, you need a bit of luck, you need the right timing, you need the right car, the good team, and today everything just clipped together. So I'm so happy. I'm actually speechless because you know it's been a long time.
It is Oliver Roland who now extends his advantage in the Drivers' Championship over Antonio Felix da Costa. 115 points to da Costa's 67. Verline now down to third position, courtesy of his lower points tally than his teammate here this afternoon. Taylor Barnard still clinging on there in fourth place. Princess Charlene of Monaco awarding the winner's trophy to Sebastian Buemi. Fantastic job from Sebastian. A record-breaking 14th career victory for Sebastian Buemi on the streets of Monte Carlo as the champagne shower now begins and the celebrations will go on long into the night.